Hey guys, Chandrian Card 76. Hope you're all having a great week thus far. It is Saturday morning, and before my family's crazy schedule gets underway, I wanted to share with you what came in this week. Now, this first stack was from actually a Facebook post, individual auctioned off. I think it was like 200 total cards. I won 18 of the 200 cards. So a buyer or a seller that I've bought from a few times. Really good guy though. But starting off, have a Jackson Smith and Jigba out of 50. Got that for $10. Now, again, it's important to note, and I talked about this actually in my last video, but when you're buying a card for $10, again, I'll use this JSN for example, you have fees that are associated with it if you're reselling on eBay. You are looking at 13.25% for your final value fee. You have 30-cent transaction fee or 40-cent transaction fee. If it's under $10, it's 30 cents. If it's over $10, it's 40 cents. You have ad fees, shipping. So when you're looking at a $10 purchase, your final value fee or your break even really at the end of the day is actually $12.32. Again, because I can sell it for around 19 to 20, that gives me around $7 to $8 profit. Next up on the list, Brandon Cook's Gold Rush out of $2.99. Got that for $1, sells for around $3 to $4. These next few actually were all purchased for $1. Anytime I can actually find an auto from a player I can somewhat recognize, I'll take a chance on it. So Josh Willingham auto out of, let's see here, Upper Deck Masterpieces Stroke of Genius. A Prism Draft auto for Scotty Lewis. This is actually from the green variation. Got that for $1. Those both sell for around $3 total. Next up, Andre Caldwell, Top Stadium Club rookie auto. This is from, I believe, 2008. So got that for $1. This one sells for about $2, so I'm really just breaking even at that point. Next up, though, a Riley Green team patch. Got that for $1.50. Sells for around $3. I'm really putting some eggs in Riley Green, Christopher Morel, MJ Melendez, and a few other guys' baskets for this year. So I'm really hoping for solid sophomore seasons from a few guys, as well as good rookie seasons from a few others. Francisco Liriano, game-worn patch out of $199, two-color. People forget how much of a stud this guy was for a few years when he was with Minnesota. These next few I actually purchased for $4.50 total. They're the Triple Threads game-worn patches. So this first one is Richard Hamilton, Ben Gordon, and Manu Ginobili. Next one is Mike Conley, Raymond Felton, and Andre Miller. And the last one is Jameer Nelson, Baron Davis, and Devin Harris. Again, the way that I look at it is that these cost me $4.50. I can probably flip them at the end of the day for maybe $6-7. So not a bad return on our investment there. Next up, we do have a Jeff Jenkins Upper Deck Masterpieces Stroke of Genius auto. Again, I am a big Milwaukee Brewers fan, and growing up, Jeff Jenkins was one of my favorite players. So if I could get this for $1.50, I will take that. Mike Evans, red, Rookies and Stars, rookie card. Got that for $2. Because it only comps at around $2, I'm hoping that as he's really in the twilight of his career and he's winding down, getting closer to a lock for the Hall of Fame, that one should go up. I'm not going to make $1 million off it, but maybe if I can flip it for an extra buck or two as retirement comes closer, I'll take it. Then we have a commemorative jersey number medallion for Yadier Molina. Got that for $2 as well. Sells for around $4. Again, he's a fan favorite for any Cardinals fan, so that's a pretty easy one to flip. Then O'Neal Cruz again. This is the commemorative team patch. Got that for $2 as well. Sells for around $3 right now. That's another guy that I'm hoping has a really good sophomore season. Then this was one of my favorite World Series ever to watch with the Yankees versus the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks had Curt Schilling as well as, Randy Johnson on the mound. Those Yankees were just absolutely just raking the ball with Derek Jeter, Paul O'Neill. The entire squad was really good. So I remember watching the Game 6, I believe it was, where Luis Gonzalez hit that game-winning single off of Mariano Rivera. So two color patch, game-worn jersey for Paul O'Neill. Really like that. And then the last one from this seller was a Zach Ertz auto out of 75 from Absolute, hoping he has a good bounce back year. These next few cards I actually got in a trade. I ended up trading 2 Jackson Churio cards for it. But Christopher Morel, he actually has had a really good start to the season. I saw he's batting somewhere 315 to 320. So this is I believe this is the rookie Topps Finest out of 99 auto. That one's comping at around 25. Brandon Ayuk, turn of the century auto out of 149. This is actually his rookie year. So this one's actually comping around $30. And then got these 2 Charizards as well. At the end of the day, I believe I won that trade. So really, really happy with that. You know what? At the end of the day, I may have lost out too, but anytime you can get color autos for recognizable young players, I think that you're in a really good situation. Then these next few cards I actually picked up at a recent card show, but got this CJ Stroud. I believe this is considered the green Pulsar. Got it for 35. Comps are anywhere from 35 to 45. I did not pay that $50 price tag because I did a bulk deal to get it for that $35. So really like that. This one, I normally don't like grading jersey cards, but this one's actually fairly decently centered. And I wasn't seeing too many issues on the backside either. Next up is a Michael Vick out of $5.99 color match. Got that for $1.50. Again, we're comping out around maybe $3-4. Prism penmanship for Otis Birdsong. Again, it's a fairly recognizable player from I believe the 80s and 90s. Got for $1.50. I think I can flip that for $4 or $5. Picked up actually a few Connor McDavid. So the Ovation, the SP Blue, and then the Crystals Blue Ice. These 3 I actually got for $2 a piece. They comp for, I think, $3, $4, and $8. So definitely making some money there. A 1995 Topps Gold draft pick for Grant Hill. Got that for $2. I was seeing comps anywhere from $4 to $6. But again, it may even be a little bit lower right now because, I mean, right now, Grant Hill isn't one of those high-seeking names. Couldn't believe I actually got this for $5, but a Jalen Smith Prism Draft Pink Ice Auto. Got that for $5. Seeing comps anywhere from $8 to $10. The individual in my eyes who should win MVP is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So got this one also for $5. Comps are anywhere from $10 to $15. Wayne Gretzky Legends out of $9.99. Got that for $5. Sells for around $10. And again, the reason why I'm getting these all at discounted values is because I did do a decent bulk deal with the individual. And then the next 2 I actually acquired in a trade. So a while back, I traded a Lionel Messi PSA 10 for a Shohei Ohtani International Affairs PSA 10. And I only had, I think, $25 into the Messi. So I'm like, you know what? This one's taking some time to flip because it was after the World Cup and I just wasn't getting a great amount of traction. So I had an even trade in my eyes. Then I traded the Ohtani, especially with baseball season ramping up, for especially overvalue what I thought for these 2. Connor Bedard die cut upper deck rookie, as well as a SGC 95 CJ Stroud. So I'm comping these around $55 and say $60 total. You think about what I had into the Messi card that I ended up trading for the Ohtani and the Ohtani for this. I'm not trying to do a trade up challenge by any means, but it's actually turning out that way. So really, really happy with the way things turned there. But guys, that's what came in this week. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.